everyone! Today we are having a lesson on superstitions and mysteries. Be sure that you have your students' books because we are going to do some reading exercises. In this video lesson, we are going to explain what superstitions are and to look at some superstitions in other countries. We are going to talk about sporting superstitions, mysteries, and supernatural beings. We are going to read an article about ghosts of Hollywood, and also you will learn some vocabulary related to mysteries and superstitions. The word superstition comes from the Latin superstare, usually translated as to stand over. Let's look at the dictionary entry. It says that superstition is a belief held or a practice followed, usually because of fear of the unknown or trust in luck. Superstitions are connected to different objects, wedding customs, numbers, mirrors, animals, certain occupations, and so on. Let's look at some of them. We are moving on to a radio program about superstitions in different countries. You have to listen to this program and to choose the correct answer.
Exercise 7, page 107.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Day After Day on Radio 1 with Mike and Helen. Good morning, Mike.
Oh, hi, Helen. I don't think this is going to be a good day for me, though. A black cat crossed my path this morning.
What do you mean, Mike? You're certainly in for a large amount of good luck today. Don't you know that in Britain, seeing a black cat is a good sign?
Oh, I didn't know that. You know, my parents are of Italian origin, and in Italy, we believe that seeing a black cat or walking under a ladder means that you'll have bad luck for the rest of your day.
Oh, yeah? It's true that different countries have different superstitions. In many parts of Europe, for example, people consider number 13 extremely unlucky. I've even heard that in some hotels, there's no 13th floor or rooms with the number 13.
Oh, yes. The Japanese have the same dislike for number 4.
Really? Why's that?
Because in their language, the word 4 is pronounced in the same way as the word death.
Speaking of death, do you know that in the Philippines, opening an umbrella inside the house means that you won't live long?
No, I've never heard of that. I thought they actually believed that when you open an umbrella in the house, out come the insects.
Well, that's just a story that elderly people tell to make the fear more concrete to the children.
Oh, I see. That's funny. Where I come from, dreaming of insects, especially of ants, means that you can expect success in business matters. That is, more money.
I'd really like to have a dream like that this month.
Are you ready to check your answers? Let us start with Britain. A black cat in Britain brings good luck. You're right. And opening an umbrella inside the house in the Philippines means that you won't live long. And what about walking on a ladder in Italy? That means that you will be unlucky. And number 4 in Japan is pronounced in the same way as the word death. That's why the Japanese people don't like this number. Sports people are very superstitious. Do you know any sporting superstitions? Actually, there are a lot of them. Please take this quiz, and if you don't know the answer, please try to guess it.
Unit 37, Exercise 2B, page 106. Good morning and welcome to another program of Who Would Believe It? On today's show, I'm going to talk about sports superstitions. Sports people are some of the most superstitious beings on our planet. Regardless of which sport it is, each and every player has certain rituals and beliefs, which they reckon brings them good or bad luck. Firstly, baseball players wouldn't dream of lending their bat to another player. They believe this brings bad luck during a game. Then there are basketball players. To avoid bad luck, they wipe the soles of their trainers before a match. And have you ever noticed that ice hockey players all tap their goalie on his pads just before the game begins? Well, they reckon by doing this, it helps them win the game. Tennis players are very superstitious when it comes to certain colours. They never wear anything yellow because they feel it brings bad luck. Believe it or not, some numbers also have good and bad omens. Most American footballers prefer to have double numbers on their jerseys because they presume it's lucky. And what about golfers? What do you think brings them good luck? Many of those I spoke to admit to carrying coins in their pockets, especially pennies. They say it brings them good luck during tournaments. 10-pin bowlers who are on a winning streak won't change their clothes in case they break the streak, or so they believe. And last but not least, football players the world over swear that their mascot is an important good luck symbol. Join me again tomorrow when I'll be talking about superstitions of the rich and perhaps...
Let's look at the questions once again and check your answers. Number 1 question. What brings bad luck during a game of baseball? And the answer is, yeah, you are right. B. Lending your bat to another player. The next question. What can you do to avoid bad luck in a game of basketball? Yeah, the answer is A. To wipe the soles of your trainers. Number 3 question. What should you do to win in ice hockey? Alright, you should tap the goalie on his pads just before the game begins. The next question. What color should you not wear while playing tennis because it will bring bad luck? And this is yellow. Okay, number 5 question. What type of number should a player have on his football jersey to bring good luck? Yes, it's a double number. Question number 6. What should you have in your pockets for good luck while playing golf? Right here, you should have coins. The next question. What can you do to continue a winning streak in bowling? Good, you should wear the same clothes. And the last question is, which of the following is an important good luck symbol while playing American football? Of course, it's the mascot. Good job! And we are moving on to vocabulary. Now you are to write down the words from the quiz into your notebooks and explain them in Russian. And do you believe in mysteries? Mysteries are the supernatural concerns, things that happen which cannot be explained logically or by science. That's why some people are afraid of mysteries. Look at supernatural beings, which are mysteries because we are not quite sure they exist. They are poltergeist, UFO, witch, ghost, alien, goblin, and Martian. So let us explain what exactly is a goblin or what is an alien. You are to match the definitions with the supernatural beings. Now we'll go on to the article Ghosts of Hollywood. You are to read it and to fill in the blanks with necessary words. Be ready to check your answers.
Unit 38. Exercise 2B. Page 108. Ghosts of Hollywood. Few of us would disagree that ghost stories and other tales of the paranormal have always been great material for Hollywood movies. But Hollywood, believe it or not, also has its own real-life ghost stories. A number of movie stars, including Marilyn Monroe and original TV Superman George Reeves, have been seen as ghosts, and several stars say that they have seen ghosts themselves. Hugh Grant, a British romantic comedy actor, said he and his friends heard the wailing and screaming of a tormented spirit in his home. He believes it to be the spirit of Betty Davis, who had lived in the house before he moved in. Nave Campbell of Scream and her friends have seen a ghost walking around her house. The previous owners had employed a maid who was murdered there. Nave likes the ghost.
She's cool, I'm cool, we don't bug each other, so it's all right.
The Matrix star Keanu Reeves said that he saw a ghost when he was a child. One night, a ghost in a white suit entered his room just after he had gone to bed. He is quite sure he didn't imagine it, and his nanny says she saw it too. These are just a few of the many real-life ghost stories. But are they just tales? Or is there really something out there?
Okay, what are the words that you filled in? Number 1, they. 2, a. 3, who. 4, have, 5, all, 6, when, 7, his, and 8, are. Hope you have the same words. Now be ready to answer the following questions. And explain the vocabulary from the article in Russian. That is all for today's lesson. I hope that now you are able to talk about mysteries and superstitions. As for your homework, you are to answer the comprehension questions and to explain the vocabulary from the video lesson in Russian. Also, you are to do exercises in your workbook 1 and 2 on page 61, 1 and 3 on page 62. Please send your homework to your teacher before the next lesson, which is on the 24th of April. Our next extra class is on Thursday. It starts at 4 o'clock and my Zoom ID is 616-600-9251. Thanks for watching this video lesson. Have a good day and goodbye.